Arabian. My wife, what I was telling you yesterday. She's part of my wife's team.
Acha, okay. So she.
My wife is not
So
there.
I'll take separate.
I will talk about Al Qaeda.
Okay.
Interview.
This you are the organizer of the.
आया बट वो हो गया पूरा
वो पूरा कर
पूरा कर दिया
उनसे बात करके कॉलर आपको अंदर करना चाहिए. सर जी इधर आ जाए, इधर आ जाए.
ये ठीक नहीं करा अभी भी इसमें गड्ढे हैं कैसे खेलेंगे ये फ्लैट नहीं किया यहाँ से
विकेट वो वाली है.
अच्छा उसमें मैट बिछाया
उस पे
बट फिर भी हाँ ये भागेंगे लड़के तो ठीक है चलिए
हाशिम. Welcome to the You'll take close up on me and then wide. I'll walk in, huh? This is Sharjah, this is Rahmania, this is DCS Youselects Arena, and we are here for the Al Futtaim Technologies presents the Deaf League Championship Cup 2025. This is played between the Indian national side, the Indian Deaf Cricket Association, that takes on the rising stars of the Dubai, which is called as Inclusive Warriors Deaf Dubai. The news, we have the second game that has been played. The first game definitely won by the Indian side very comprehensively, and the news from the toss was that the Inclusive Warriors this time they have won the toss and they have without any hesitation opted to bat first. Now a very special guest who's standing very close to the team, talking to them, understanding how things have panned out. I've been joined in by Mr. Amit Kadyan.
Thank you.
Amit, first of all, congratulations. This a very big achievement.
This is the start. The start of the way.
That says it all. Amit, first tell us, you come in from supporting, as Al Futtaim Technologies, you're supporting this event. Tell us where did this thought, stem in from?
See, it's CSR. We have corporate social responsibility. So we have been, from Al Futtaim, we have been trying to doing for the society, people of determination, or people like this, differentially abled people who look normal, absolutely normal. Yes, they unfortunately cannot hear or talk. So we thought of why don't we look at promoting these guys and do something different for them, and that's how we stepped in, and we thought let's promote the deaf team Dubai and see how they can move forward from here and maybe tomorrow represent UAE.
Well, absolutely. We never know. I mean, it's about just delivering on that, a platform to be provided to such talents. And you've mentioned that in the previous game too, that they were a part of the that was being held by Al Futtaim as well.
Yes.
They were being given a chance to come out and prove them. And any correlation to this?
Al Futtaim Cricket League, I came to Dubai 4.5 years before. And this was the 4th season of Al Futtaim Cricket League, and I myself had played a lot of cricket. Since I was a kid, I used to play a lot of cricket, and that's why cricket is more like a passion. And I started with few friends and partners and everyone. We thought, okay, let's have a game. And then it grew to be the largest corporate league outside India, globally. And Al Futtaim Cricket League, we have 28 teams in one season, 32 teams in the other season. Teams. So last year, after the World Cup, when I got introduced and my wife introduced me to the Indian team, the Pakistan team in the World Cup, that time we thought, okay, why don't we create something for Dubai as well? And few players were introduced by Mr. Sumit Jain, who is the president of Indian Deaf Cricket Association, and that's how we started, selecting the team. We created a team and got them into Al Futtaim Cricket League. So last year they participated first, wherein they could only win one match. And this year, which we just finished last week, they reached directly to semi-finals undefeated.
Wow.
So only lost the semi-final knockout round. Otherwise, they defeated all the teams. They defeated Al Futtaim Construction, Al Futtaim Real Estate, Al Futtaim Motors. So, and these were strong teams.
I mean, we know about them. They've been playing a lot of cricket, competitive cricket in the Division B since a very long time. So we're pretty much aware of what sort of potential they carry. And yesterday we saw glimpses of a lot of potential talent that can step out even in a regular form of cricket. They've given a chance a few talents that we noticed yesterday, especially in the department. They were magnificent. Coming back to the team themselves. Now, you said that there was an opportunity as a CSR that has been given out. Do we see this as a hint? He doesn't have a deaf cricket team as such.
Yes.
Does this step in as an opportunity that this is what the talent that we can?
That's the motive. That's my personal goal. Or that these today come from a very humble background. This one team of 6 of them together, in bunk beds, and that stuff. The real talent is cricket. So why not we take that talent out of them and showcase it to the entire world and ensure they have a better life in future?
Absolutely. I think amazing initiative. I think people like you who are, behind the scenes, at a lot of names. If you would want to name them, would be the right platform. A lot of names that also add to this particular goal, this vision to make it possible. A lot of credit goes out to them as well for the efforts, the kind of mindset that they kind of bring into the table, because it takes you have to go extra mile in order to come out of your regular day-to-day routine and come in and give in time. Time is money these days, isn't it?
Absolutely. And Dubai especially.
Yep.
Dubai, there is no charity, nothing. Everything relates to money. But yes, end of the day, we are working fine. We all are doing. So why not? I mean, everyone here have that 1/10 of the salary is what we intend to donate. So donating it in a mosque or a temple or a gurdwara or anything, I thought it's better to take care of few people, and there are 18 of them. So I'm trying personally. That's my personal thing. That's okay. And I feel happy. I'm selfish that I want my happiness, which I find in these players.
Well, that's a brilliant thought to give, and Amit, I think it's a thankless effort that you're putting in. Would like to.
No, these guys thank me. They love me the way I love them.
Well, amazing gesture. I think great initiative as well. This would invite a lot of other players. You might as well have within UAE come in, players with disability to come out and play a league in itself.
Absolutely. So UAE really helps for people with disability. They have a separate government which take care of people of determination. There are.
Yep.
So there are a lot of channels under Sheikh Mohammed and Sheikh Hamdan. They take care of people like this. I'm doing it at a very small scale. In my capacity, in whatever I can do, I'm trying to do it. Maybe let's see. Inshallah, they might become big tomorrow.
Inspiration, and there we see players walking out. We'll let them have the field, and we'll walk off. Thank you very much for your time, Amit. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Same here.
That's the man. He'll be there on the screens a lot more than we see now today.
Thank you. Hello? Sorry, my name is Amit, so I'm not sure. I might have called back. No, Amit from Al-Futem. Oh, that's Balyan, right? Sumit? Amit, Satish Balyan. Amit Kadyan, Satish. बढ़िया बढ़िया बढ़िया. अब देवदत्त ने मुझे बताया आपसे मिलके आया.
Don't let shoot it. A very good afternoon to one and all. Here we are again, game number 2. The Inclusive Warriors Deaf Dubai taking on the Indian Deaf Cricket Association. It's the second match, and it's a must-win there to stay alive in the competition. For the best of 3 encounter, we'll have the final game that will be played out today. But for the competition to be alive, it has to be the men that are batting first after winning the toss. The Inclusive Warriors Dubai Deaf, they will have to bat well, they'll have to put runs on board and then go on and defend it as well in order to keep the competition alive for the tomorrow's final battle. Best of 3 is how this tournament has been poised. For it to be alive, this is going to be a crucial battle here. News from the toss, it was Inclusive Warriors who won the toss and opted to bat first. No hesitation whatsoever there. It's a fresh new wicket. We are not playing on the same track. It's a fresh new wicket, and a lot of questions that will be asked here by the bowlers of the Indian side. It is going to be Yashwant Naidu who will start the proceedings here. And he is an absolute gem of a talent, mind you. He's someone who will rush through you. Has a brilliant follow through as well. Never comes into the danger line. And look at that start. Absolutely brilliant. What a good looking delivery there up front by Yashwant Naidu. Off the mark are we here in the second game of the tournament. Hello? Off the mark goes Mohammad Wajid. So same opening pair here for Iwdd. They are opting for the same combination what they went in yesterday. Mohammad Wajid was extremely successful in his approach. The first game that he played got some handy runs for his side, and that's what is required here, that he continues his form, his momentum and his brilliance. However, Savaz will have to make a statement here. Oh, what a delivery. Brilliant. He didn't attempt a shot, but had he tried to, it would have been straight to the slip cordon. Look at that amount of movement that he has got here. Oh, brilliant. Great carry as well to the wicketkeeper. What a talent. Yashwant Naidu, name to be remembered. And look at that. Brilliant. Once again. Absolutely brilliant. Keep a close eye on that. Getting some bat on it, just dropping shot. I wouldn't say that was a thick edge. He was trying to guide it towards the third, but mind you, it's going to be a risky affair. Brilliant. Very, very good delivery from Yashwant. He has that pace also with that run up coming into his favor as well. Comes and diagonally approaches the wicket, bowls and then moves out. A typical run up that is expected out of a fast bowler. Look at his approach. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant delivery. Comes out of the screen, bowls, moves out of the screen from the follow through. It's end of the first over. It's 1 for none. Faimuddin, just like last night, he will share the new ball with Yashwant. No changes there, but will it change the way he has been in rhythm? Too many extras. And does the story continue? Yes, it does. It's a wide to start off. That's exactly what happened last night too. Bowling Way too many extras. That's how he'll have to bounce back in this game, is by controlling them. Get that rhythm back. This is where you set in those opportunities for bigger games on the national level. That's up in the air. Does it have enough? Looks like it has. It's Mohammad Wajid who's continuing from where he left last night. Gorgeous looking shot there from Mohammad Wajid. Just have a look at that. Yeah, pick the length pretty early. And then there she goes, out of the park. A maximum here for Fahim. Against Fahim here for Mohammad Wajid. And that's the intent that they were looking for last night as well, when the pursuit of 212 runs. Just that they lost wicket in clusters. Have to wait for the call of the umpire there. Legal delivery. It's quite sunny out here at in Sharjah. Clear skies, and that's why you see that wicket. There's a sheen on the surface as well, especially from this end. When you look at it, when we change ends, you can actually see that sheen off the surface. Nicely rolled in here. Excellent backup. Basics in place here for the Indian side. 8 for no loss after 1.3. So Fahim trying to bounce back here with a couple of dot balls on the trot, keeping it away from the hitting arc of Mohammad Wajid. That's smart cricket here. No says for the second one there. Just happy to take a single, get Savas back on strike. Now he struggled in the first game there. He desperately threw his wicket out, which is where he'll have to make adjustments to his game. Super crucial. Nicely bowled. Pitching and moving away, so that angle. You have that reflection of the wicket, so it looks a lot more whiter here. Meanwhile, missing on that occasion, a wicket keeper, and they'll scamper through for a single. End of the second over, it's 10 for no loss. Yashwant Naidu. Oh, what a delivery, loud appeal. And looks like it was a fraction too high. A big appeal there. Another look will give us a better idea about things here. Pitching, I think the impact as well was slightly outside too. This initial shuffle there from Mohammad Wajid. Gets a thick outside edge, will get a boundary as well. Flying to the fence. Not in complete control, but Mohammad Savas will take that. Not the ideal fashion. So that will still haunt him as far as his confidence is concerned. He'll not be way too confident. Yet, yes, runs definitely helps here. 14 for no loss. This is exactly what we were talking about. If you look at it from this end, you have that proper sheen on the surface. Again pulled away, and he'll fetch another boundary here. So Mohammad Sawaz getting back-to-back boundaries, trying to test him with bouncers here, but he just doesn't have the right field for that. This is where the skipper will have to step in to take responsibility and give him that field where if he's intending to ball and the body line, he'll have to have the right amount of field here at the right place. Super crucial. 2 slips in place and bowling body line just doesn't go in sync. This is where the skipper will have to step in terms of adjusting. Again, short delivery, loud appeal, not out, says the umpire. Not interested. It was close. Again, just improvising on his line there, Yashwant Naidu. The way he approaches reminds you of the Indian fast bowler Navdeep Saini. Has a similar approach to the wicket. Oh, beautifully bowled again. Inquiring. Not out, says the umpire. Not as quick as Saini though, but certainly has that sort of an approach. Even the body language. Very impressive there, Yashwant Naidu. Beautifully bowled. End of the over. It's 18 for no loss, going at runner ball after 3. Time for some spin. That's an interesting move here. They knew that they got rid of Mohammad Wajid through a spinner last night. So it's just that they are trying to take positives out of that and apply it here in the second game. They want to go 3-0. Their determination looks pretty much clear here. Too early to say though. But starts off with a wide there, Deepak Kumar. Very impressive last night though. Here he comes again. Big shot. Is it big enough? It looks like it is. Out of the park. Second maximum for Mohammad Wajid. Top shot there. Playing a fraction too early. Maybe got the Q end of the bat. But doesn't matter. Not the biggest of the grounds here. That will help it clear easily. What response does Deepak have here? Again, tossed up, driven firmly. We'll just get a single. Fahim is out there. Good start for both the sides. It's a very sedate looking start here, not an aggressive one. That's down the leg side, wide signal by the umpire. There was that movement. Good delivery. And not out, says the umpire. Off the bat, says the man in charge. Loud appeal, very convincing one there from Deepak. Here he comes again. Nicely played, up and above. There is a fielder in the deep. Fahim will cut it off. Looking for that second run. That's risky, but he'll make his ground pretty nicely. So Mohammad Sawaz trying to show signs of aggression here, trying to go big. Nicely done there by Deepak Kumar. Went for 11 because of that 6. That should be out. Given out. Clear. Didn't look at the umpire. Sawaz saying that it hit his back leg. But we'll have to cross check that. A replay will help us clarify. No point in arguing. It has been given out. You'll have to walk out. Let's have a close look at that once again. He's standing. Oh yes, he moved his leg after that. It is struck right in front. Happy. He'll not be happy right now, but the moment he goes back and checks the replay, trying to trick around. New man in, it's going to be the skipper, Anandu. Well, didn't get the best of the innings last night. Tried to have a very conservative start there.
ना लिखी हुई नहीं तेरी समझ लगती हाँ continue.
And looks like it's going to be Naidu who will continue. And why not? He's been absolutely brilliant with the new ball. Good delivery once again. Very athletic. He's pumped up. And that's how fast bowlers should be. Quick run. That will bring the skipper Anandu on strike. Let's see what sort of a tactic does he have. A very interesting slip position there. standing at a secondish position, or maybe a 1.5. Might as well give it as a second slip. But if someone who's getting the ball into the left-hander, it won't carry to the second slip. It has to be a lot finer. Even if it takes the edge, it has to be a lot finer. Well, there would certainly be a plan. He might have that trick up his sleeve where he'll take the ball away from the left-hander, which is why there is that bluff in the modern day cricket, as you know. Very impressive. Naidu. Meanwhile, the skipper, he'll have to make a statement loud and clear here. How he goes about things. Opted to bat first after winning the toss. Nicely played. Straight to the fielder. So Samiullah is not donning the gloves tonight. In fact, today responsibility is with a different teammate. He has a different role here today. Wasn't looking very convincing last night. Different conditions, different venue. Yeah, works around. Gets a bit trickier as well under lights. Down the leg side, but there is a long leg in place. He'll cut it off. Just a single there. Off the mark goes Anandu and Iwdd. They are 31 for 1 after 5.
दस देना मैंने चाल अपनी जगह ते तू चाल
That's exactly what we were talking about, that sheen, the wicket being rolled in pretty nicely. You can see that from this end. However, the glare from the other side, you're not able to sight it.
पहला अजीब जिहा नहीं लगदा
Looks a lot more drier, as if it's a fourth day wicket of a test match. It's completely not the case. It's just because of the light being reflected on the screen, on the pitch. It's quite sunny. It's quite clear sky here at DCS Youselects Arena, Rahmania, in Sharjah. Beautiful place to be in. Sohail Ahmed has been introduced into the attack. Just 1 over for Deepak. Despite picking up a wicket in the last over, that's the only over that he bowled, broken the partnership, and he has been asked to rest. Very interesting ploy. Maybe it's just that it's the last over of the power play. They don't want to risk his momentum in case if the batter decides to go after the bowling. Yes. Soft appeal there from Sohail Ahmed. Very impressive with the bat last night. Did well. Beautifully bowled. But there is a fielder position for that sort of a check shot. Striking some early blows will certainly help the Indian side. Again, a good delivery and appeal. Not out, says the umpire. That didn't take the edge. Trying to pull that straight to the fielder. Managed to get a single. Not the best of connections there for Mohammad Wajid. That will bring Anandu on strike. Some good tight bowling. 6 overs, under run a ball, going at 5.5 and over. 33 for 1. It's Pranil More who has been introduced, and he starts off with a no ball. Pitched outside the playing area. As a result, has been called as a no ball there. He's a wily campaigner, mind you, very smart in his approach. Beautifully bowled. That's why we say he is a very smart operator. Yeah, the slower ones, always difficult to pick if you don't change your action while bowling. That's played up straight in the air and will hit the side screen. Cracking shot, Mohammad Wajid. He knows a thing or two about hitting sixes. 3 already in this innings. 23 of 17, and out of 23, 3 sixes, mind you. This is good batting here from Mohammad Wajid. Loud appeal. Umpire says not out. Looks like that was slightly drifting down the leg. Yeah, good decision. Good looking shot, but straight to the fielder who puts it down. Was a chance, was an easy grab there, and couldn't hold on to it. Could have been the first scalp here for Pranil More. He is known for picking up wickets. Almost did his job, just put down there, couldn't get under it. Good delivery. Again, that cutter, that slider that moves away from the left-hander this time. Anandu started off slow, continuing the same momentum. Change of ends here. Coming around the wicket here, Pranil More went for 9 already in this over. Driven in the gap, will keep strike. Anandu moves on to 3 of 8, and that brings an over to the end. 7 gone. It's 43 for 1. Iwdd 43 for 1. They will have to find a way where they can accelerate. Sohail Ahmed will continue. Shy of the stumps at the non-strikers end. He's someone who has been very impressive in terms of his line and length, the discipline that he bowls with. Very, very immaculate in his overall approach. Sohail Ahmed was very handy with the bat too last night. Tonked a few sixes towards the end and helped his team get to that 212 run mark. Up in the air and taken. It's Mohammad Wajid that has to depart here. And it's a big fish that they have got rid of. It is this man who has stood up to the occasion. Sohail Ahmed. Just have a look at that delivery. Hurried on to Mohammad Wajid.
But you need
Slightly shorter, similar sort of fashion that he got out in the previous game. And Virender, the skipper, making absolutely no mistakes there. Easy as it could get. Wajid not able to get underneath the ball. Trying to pull it just as you can see while he's walking back. But an impact that he has created already into this innings, into this game, into this tournament as well. 2 back-to-back good decent innings there from him. And that will make way for Mansoor. It's 44 for 2 after 7.2. Appeal. Not out, says the umpire. Sohail has been very, very impressive. Just 3 runs in his 1.3 overs, and moreover, he has picked up the wicket of the danger man, Mohammad Wajid. This is where this turns out to be a team effort there. Everyone contributes in different games. You can't really pick a match winner there. Again, a soft appeal, not out, says the umpire. Close to the bat, and this is where you'll see a lot of these appeals coming in this deaf cricket, where they will try to have those soft appeals unless there is a huge deviation coming through off the bat, is where it makes it a lot more obvious. However, since we are unable to hear those close nicks, they will keep on appealing. Soft appeals, soft inquiries, but that's acceptable. Nicely played. There is a fielder in the deep, and it's the run machine of
Last है नूर.
nicely played, straight to the fielder, and that misfield will result in a run, and looks like he's hurt himself there. End of a very successful over there. 8 overs gone, it's 46 for 2. Pranil More will continue to operate. He's been given a second go. Shy at the stumps. This is how you question the opposition. Are you allowing them to take those easy singles? Again, a very, very good delivery. Another batter bites the dust there. Pranil, he is exceptional with his overall variations. And this is another good delivery. Ricocheting off the pads and onto the stumps.
कैची आज सही बनाई ने. सही रोलिंग की थी.
Initially, you thought it was a shout for an LBW, but ball ricocheting onto the stumps, and that's the end of Mansoor. He'll have to walk back. And the story continues. The middle order is a lot shaky here for the
हाँ गिरे होके लागे.
IWDD side.
किनी है नूर बाला किनी है. Oh, I bet.
Nicely defended this time. It's Gokul. Was a bit hesitant. After 9 overs, it's 43 for 1. And struggling phase here for IWDD. They'll have to bounce back really strong. Deepak has been brought back into the attack and starts off with a slightly wayward delivery outside the off-stump. Cut away, just a single there. Anandu, he'll have to step up. 14 deliveries for 8 runs. Deepak Kumar trying to better his line there. Again, a soft appeal there. Not out, says the umpire. Taking a step forward, driving it pretty nicely. There is a fielder in the deep who'll cut it off. Just a single there. So 2 left-handers in place. A very courageous move here from the skipper Virender to get a left-hander in. Left arm, slow orthodox left arm. Giving it soft hands. Close in fielder. Some good comeback here in this over by Deepak. It's end of the 10th over. It's at the halfway mark. The Dubai side are struggling. Inclusive Warriors, they are 52 for 3. A dot ball, they decide not to go for it. Anandu, very slow and steady, tries to drive it, but there is a fielder. There has to be a time in this game where Anandu will have to cut loose. He'll have to decide when that is. And it looks like he's taken the conservative approach, knowing the fact that the middle order is slightly vulnerable, where they can give their wicket away in clusters. Good delivery, again dipping right in front of the batter. Nicely dealt with Gokul. Gokul looks a bit more stable compared to yesterday, where he wanted to go berserk. Anandu 16 of 19 here. Iwdd struggling to get boundaries. They need boundaries and sixes to flow in their favor. End of 11 overs, it's 60 for 3, and the story here continues for Iwdd, going a bit slow.
Ué, Belinda.
Virender Singh has introduced himself into the attack now. Well, we'll have to wait and see how these two left-handers go about it. It's crucial here that one of these two will have to target the left-arm spinner. Decides to go the defensive route. This is an opportunity here. You have to play with a bigger heart. Show that courage. Again, beautifully tossed up. No taking risk at all, Virender. In fact, Anandu, skipper to skipper. Nicely played, but straight to the fielder. So no signs of aggression whatsoever here from both these batters, Gokul and Anandu. One batting on 4 of 8, the other one 17 of 24. Tapping around, spending time. 12 gone, it's 62 for 3. Played straight to the cover region. So lacking entertainment here in the T20 format. That's supposed to bring in fireworks. With just 3 wickets down here, the mark of 63. Not showing signs to accelerate. Pitched up, an arm ball moving away. Good looking shot. Very good shot there from Gokul. This was needed. Nicely connected. And that's the sign of positivity here. They'll have to continue with Deepak. One of their leading bowlers have been taken for runs here. A welcome boundary from the bat of Gokul. Fired in quickly. And the keeper missing it completely. 70 for 3 now. Can we see a similar version of Anandu now? That aggression. If they take on Deepak, I'm sure the Indian side will definitely be thinking a lot of how to tackle this. A big hit. Is it big enough? Yes, it is. Maximum of the bat of Anandu. Desperate need of the hour. Going on one knee, and there she goes. Cracking shot there from Anandu. And if they tonk one more here, they'll be forced to think a lot. Even though the current run rate is still under 6. Sweeps it nicely. Nicely done. Will fetch him a single and he'll keep strike. End of 13, it's 77 for 3. Virender to continue. Good delivery, quicker through the air. Very nicely bowled. Rotating strike. Now the plan looks very simple here as far as the Iwdd is concerned. They don't want to lose wickets. You want to play through the end. Again, trying to play that big shot, Gokul. Missing out completely. Again, singles, believing in building partnership. That's what they're trying to do here, not giving an opportunity for the Indian Deaf Cricket Association side to bounce back into the game. The way they did last night, they literally dominated the opposition. A quicker delivery. Gave respect there, Anandu. 14 gone, it's 79 for 3. Very tight over from the skipper.
खिंच के टाइम बराबर कार छड़िया
The Idca, Santosh KM. Anandu batting on 26 of 31. Here comes Santosh with his first delivery. Playing across the line, there is a fielder close up to the mid-wicket region. We'll have to find ways to win this game here. The Inclusive Warriors. They are 1-0 down already in this championship battle of 3 games. Well, swings it hard. Over point. Will go for a boundary. Showing aggression there. And with one hand, gets a boundary. That's up in the air. Chance taken comfortably. Easy as it could get there. Rahul making no mistakes. And that's the end of the skipper. A sharp bumper from Santosh.
Copy.
It didn't bounce as much as he was liking that one. Not in the right shape to play that shot. And
Rahul,
wicket
Rahul.
falling at the right time. Just at the moment where we were anticipating them to go big,
दे दे बॉल दे दे
the opposition get on top of him.
चलो साबिर भाई हाँ साबिर भाई वीनू भाई ने बताना तो था फरूक भाई को मैंने सुबह बात हुई थी तो बताया था कैसे रात हुई ये बात चलो अभी आपने कोई रात को मैच करना है तो बताएं 12 बजे वाला करना सुबह वाला या क्या सही नहीं बताया
Prithun is the new batter. He'll accompany Gokul. Nicely played. Fielder putting in a chase. Brilliant work, but it will trickle over. Boundary for Prithun to get off the mark. Playing it late and playing it where it was supposed to be played. Nicely done. Wide of the third region. A good effort, good football skills there. But not good enough. Boundary to get off the mark. So Santosh has yielded 2 boundaries already. End of the over. 9 coming off it. More importantly, the wicket of the skipper. 88 for 4 after 15. Played pretty nicely. Good effort in the deep. Looking for that second run and deciding not to go for it. Prithun wanted that second, but rightly sent back by Gokul.
Right ball.
Goes down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. Virendra on the trot into his third over. He's been brilliant. Just conceded 6. Before that, just 4 runs in the first 2 overs. That's up in the air. Will this be taken? No. Drops in the safe land. Couple of runs. And a good throw from the deep as
लाल
well.
लाल
Direct
लाल
hit.
नूर जा
A couple of runs there added. Living dangerously there. Half a chance, but got decent connection there, Prithun. 92 for 4. 16th over in progress here. Time to rethink. Time to realign. Is that big enough? Fielder settling. Takes it comfortably. Pranil More. Well, he loves to enjoy. He loves to spend time in the center. Regardless whether it's his bowling or batting or fielding. Loves to give it his 100%. Look at how easy he came underneath the ball. Making no mistake. Grabbing it. Basics in place. Number 6 down. In fact, number 5 down. Half the team back in the pavilion for Iwdd. Awais Iftikhar. New batter gets off the mark. The power pack can pack a punch. He did last night as well. Give it a couple of blows. Trying to go big. Is it big enough? Oh, yes, it is. Pretty much. Very comfortable. 2 sixes to his name already. Gokul is trying to up the ante here for his side. 6 of the final ball. Taking a step forward. In fact, a couple of them. And there she goes. Out of the playing area. 16 gone. It's 99 for 5. Pulls it on the onside. Just a single there for Awais. He is heavily built, mind you. He can pack a punch or two and get them to those finishing touches that you're looking forward to. Already 17th over in progress. Santosh KM takes it short. Batsman trying to pull it and not in complete control. And you can see the sportsman spirit as well. The keeper checking onto the batter if he's okay. And there he nods. Yes, I am. Just hit the grill. Good delivery. Oh, poor delivery. Over the head of the keeper, not in control, trying to ball a bumper, trying to unsettle the batter. He was unsettled in the previous occasion and trying to repeat that. And that was absolutely not in control. And that's gone. Given out. Off the bat, says the umpire. And Santosh strikes again. Man with the golden arm today for the Indian Deaf Cricket Association.
ज़्यादा कोई नहीं लगी शौकत शौकत ये पुराना है
Cleared soft hand straight to the fielder. Direct hit can be close, but he decides not to go for it. End of the over. A very successful one here for Santosh. 103 for 6 after 17. Played it in the gap, looking for two, wants to turn back and throw at the keeper's end. They decide not to go for it. Virender continuing to operate. He'll bowl his 4 overs quota. He's picked up 1 wicket for 17. Gokul has been scoring runs for the team. Meanwhile, trying to heave it on towards the mid wicket, while fractionally keeping low. Not bouncing to his liking there. 17.3, 20 overs game here. In fact, 17.2, 106. 105 for 6 and make that 106 now. Very crucial that they bring in some positive blows here towards the end. The Iwdd. Hold it slow through the air. Off the back foot, punches it just a single. Shaukat and Gokul. Lot would be expected out of them. Some big hits. And with the breeze blowing in his favor, can pack a punch. And that has been heaved on the onside. That's gone all the way for a maximum. That's his third six here for Gokul. So not a good outing for him last night, but today he's batting like a different player altogether. Tremendous amount of confidence and tremendous amount of control as well.
थल्ले थल्ले
Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Santosh KM played it in the gap. Looking for two. They are turning. And looks like he's got his man. He has been referred, but in my opinion, they've got him. Every player in that screen indicating that they've got him. And the body language of Gokul feels like looks like he hasn't made his ground. He's walking. Yeah, looks like he's got his man there. Not in the frame. Not in the frame here either. Yeah, bat is not grounded and given out by the third umpire.
इस विकेट ਨੂੰ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਖੜੋਤਾ ਕਰਿਓ ਕੈਮਰਾ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਛੜਿਆ ਕਰਤੇ ਇਤਨੇ ਦੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਤੇ ਮੈਚ ਕਰ ਕੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਊਟ ਪਾ ਲਾ ਹੁਣ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਔਖਾ ਸੌਖਾ ਘੰਟਾ ਹੁਣ ਫਬਦਾ ਰਹੇ
Needed soft hands. This was it. Yeah. Didn't make his ground. Immediately being referred. They've got their man. So 7 down for 113. That will bring in a new batter in the form of Nadir. Well, Santosh, his overs have yielded 3 wickets for the side, 2 taken by him, 1 in the form of a run out. Again a short delivery, pulled away, somehow managing to connect it, and connected it beautifully there. Nadir came in at the number 11 last night, and look at that. Beauty about that shot is the way he has controlled and kept it down on the carpet. And a clear question there to Nadir. Are you quick enough? Playing it in the gap, looking for 2 again. And they'll complete it comfortably. Poor stuff. Santosh is not happy. And very, very casual approach there. Again a good short delivery, but not good enough. Wide signal by the umpire. 1 off the over. Trying to trouble the batters here with those bumpers here. Santosh KM into his 3rd over. Not getting the best of connection. Direct hit, and I'm sure he would have got his man. Not out, says the umpire. Maybe turning back and hitting on the non-strikers end could have been a wise call. Nonetheless, it's a single that will bring Gokul on strike for the final ball with the penultimate over. Question, who will be bowling the final over? It will be bowling with the wind. That would be the end of the over. 19 gone. It's 122 for 7. Yashwant Naidu starts off with a wide and keeper missing it completely. 5 wides, and this will help the Indian side. In fact, the Iwdd, they'll be enjoying this. All these runs are free gifts at the moment. $127 for 7 after 19. Again, trying to play that big shot, missing it. Umpire calling it as a legal delivery. So, except that 5 wides, nothing has come from the bat yet. So, good approach from Yashwant Naidu, barring that previous wide. Trying to go big, beautifully bowled. Had that been a direct hit, I'm sure Nadir would have been on his way back. Trying to go big, fielder underneath it, and skipper making no mistakes. Virendra Singh gets underneath that one, and Nadir couldn't stay long, couldn't bring in the finishing touches here for the side. Trying to go big against Yashwant, but he has that hard length that he bowls. Gets that bounce too, and makes it even more tougher for the batters to get away.
ਪੁੱਛ ਲਾ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਮੋਬਾਈਲ ਤੇ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਚੱਕਰ
Abdul Malik is the new batter. He'll be facing that last delivery as well. The first one being a dot. Crucial, crucial. That's up in the air. Chance for the fielder. Well, looks like he'll just be a spectator there. 6 to finish, and that's because of Yashwant Naidu's pace. Look at that. It travelled and it never was in the playing area. It was out of a third man, gave it up. All he could do is just get the ball back into play. 135 is what Iwdd, they have managed to get in their allotted 20 overs. 135 will be the target. And I'm sure if the captain was given the opportunity to chase down 135 at the time of toss, he would have happily accepted that. No demons whatsoever in the wicket. But only the time will tell us how well will Iwdd come out and defend this total. Quick short break. We'll be back with the action very soon. It's time for the run chase.
सही है, मैं मुड़ को सेट कर लेना.
Inclusive Warriors, they've put on 134 runs on the board. And doesn't look like a very, very strong target here, but certainly a challenge within themselves here for Inclusive Warriors to defend this total. Early wickets, definitely they can be on the driver's seat. The two men opening, it's not going to be Viraj today. He was injured in the game last night. He was called off as well. But the run machine of Indian Deaf Cricket Association, Santosh KM, he'll not be on strike though, but he has been welcomed, or rather paired with Ijaz. One from Kerala, the other one from Odisha. Shaukat VP will be with the new ball. Ijaz on strike. Will have responsibility on his shoulders there. Here we go. First ball of this run chase. Nicely played with soft hands. Not taking that risk. Number 17, number 25 of IDCA. They'll be looking forward to some fast track start here for the side. Given an opportunity here to the Indian Deaf Cricket Association. They've given an opportunity to Inclusive Warriors with an invitation to play out a series between the two. The second game, well, they look in complete control, especially in the first innings, the way they bowled the Indian Deaf Cricket Association, IDCA. They lost the toss today. They've been asked to bowl first, and Inclusive Warriors, they weren't impressive in terms of how they batted. That's a concern for them. It's an aspect of the game where they'll have to work strong, work positively. Pitching, moving away, not enough bounce for Santosh KM. He's someone who likes to play his natural strokes. Not a hard hitter of the ball, pure timing. That's what he relies on, and that's what has made him very successful. Slashes it in the gap. Ball's racing away towards the boundary rope. Doesn't have enough legs. And they'll come back for two while Wajid does the cover-up job in the deep. Ball was a low full toss, but it was moving away, which is why it was slightly difficult for Santosh to get away. But managing to get some bat, and good for him that the ball was not skied up in the air. Tucked around. Single. Have to wait for the signal there of the umpire. It's a leg by. It's a leg by there. Played it straight in the gap, and the ball will win the race. First boundary of the innings off the bat of Ijaz. Strong looking drive. It was played it fractionally early, but decent enough timing for it to go all the way. End of the first over, it's 8 for no loss, IDCA. Abdul Malik will share the new ball attack. No skipper. Anandu was expensive last night, so he's decided Santosh on strike. Nicely played, nicely swiveled around and gets a boundary. It was drifted onto the pads and all he had to do was give direction. No rocket sign behind that, just giving direction. Santosh KM continuing from where he left last night. Scored 80 good strong runs there for the side, and he is out here again to prove why he is called as the run machine, why it's signaled by the umpire. An appeal, and looks like the batter was already grounded.
सही है, सही चाल चालेंगे जल्दी.
Abdul Malik, 5 of 1. Poor start here. All he has to do is just make a strong comeback. Played upish, just falling short of the fielder, and they'll scamper through for a single. Looking for that second, but good backing up there. 14 for no loss after 1.2. 121 required in 112 balls. It should be a walk in the park here for this Indian side. But it's T20 cricket. It's cricket. Anything can happen. Oh, good shot. Very good shot. Played it late. Played it in the gap. A very strong square cut there of the bat of Ijaz. Using his body weight, pushing it back onto the back foot and cutting it. Very convincing. He looks confident. Looked confident last night as well. Got a boundary with the first ball. And then, in fact, was run out of the very first ball on the second attempt. Nicely driven, but straight to the fielder. Playing it a bit early there, Ijaz. Have to adjust to the pace of the bowlers here. They're not super quick. Yeah, dipped right in front of him. Nicely played. Adjusted it pretty nicely, I'd rather say. As that could have gone through. Nicely played again, but straight to the fielder. So all these good shots are going straight in the hands of the fielders there. End of 2, it's 18 for no loss. Shaukat continuing. And a slight slingy action. Naturally moves the ball away with that follow through. Slower delivery off the back foot, punches it very strong towards extra cover. Read it pretty nicely, and that's what he's indicating. That was a slower delivery.
Okay.
And if you notice, yeah, trying to bowl a leg cutter, picked it up pretty nicely, waited for it, and dispatched it for a boundary. Oh, what a shot! Stand and deliver. Glorious from Ejaz. Simply sensational. Just have a look at that. Oh, look at it. Amazing. Again, didn't get the middle of the bat, I'd say, but connection was enough to go all the way. The beauty about that shot is the way he held his body balance in place. Glorious from Ejaz. Keep a close eye there. Complete control of that shot. Again, fractionally playing a bit too early there, especially the ones that are being bowled full. Again, trying to heave it on the onside this time. Fielder will give up the chase. Boundary, 6 and a boundary. So the intent is loud and clear here from Ejaz. Not the most convincing fashion, but gets the inner part of the bat, and ball races away for a boundary. Ejaz doing what Santosh was doing last night. Taking the charge, taking on to the bowler, getting runs for his side. Was given the responsibility to open in absence of Viraj, who missed out this game due to an injury, and responsibility was passed on to Ejaz, and I think he's welcomed it with both hands. His bat, his gloves, his pads, everything. Down the leg, allowed appeal, and looks like it was down the leg side. With the ball shaping away, maybe those close shaves where if umpire gives it out, it's okay. If umpire doesn't give it out, it's still okay. But again, as we know, the benefit of doubt goes in favor of the batter. 3 gone. It's 33 for no loss, going at 11 and over. Another boundary here. This time it's Santosh KM. He said, why should I be left out of the action? Abdul Malik, he continued. And look at that. A straight drive. A pleasure to the eye. quick single. And this is where this Indian side is super strong. They know how to take singles, when to take singles, and which fielders to target, and they've done that so beautifully. Loud appeal, not out, says the umpire. Oh, cracking shot. No chance for the fielder. It has gone to the boundary like a tracer bullet. Just look at that. Very strong onto the back foot. Picking the length early and complete control of that shot. Beautiful timing. There was a fielder specially kept for Ijaz for that shot, but still manages to beat that. Look at that power that he generates onto the back foot. 27 of 14 for him, and he's in complete control of the proceedings here at the DCS Youselects arena number 3. 46 for no loss here. Down the leg. We'll have to re-bowl that.
Boundary. चक के रखो चक
Mansoor has been introduced into the attack. And he's can mix it up pretty nicely. Santosh moves on to 18 with that single. It's going to be very vital for Ijaz to make a mark here. Got out very cheaply because of that incorrect run that he called for himself. Can't blame anyone else though. Trying to cut it hurried onto him, but there is a third fielder who will take a quick single there. "82 runs more required now." Very positive start here for the Indian side. 53 for no loss and 4.2. Again, knows which balls to pick and choose. Does it so beautifully. Very pleasing to the eye, Santosh. And the beauty about his gameplay is that he watches the ball right till the end and plays under his eyes. That's the key of being a successful batter. And swiping it onto the onside, gets a boundary, knows where his fielders were, and he has got his gap. It was a slower delivery, mind you, early onto the shot, but just maneuvered his bat right at the end and making sure he got enough connection. Gets a boundary.
कितनी रहेगी एक हल्ले सिग्नल दी
Last ball of the 5th over. Oh, shot! Shot of the day so far. Off the bat of Ijaz. He looks in a hurry. He has taken an appointment somewhere, looks like. It's gone. Can't see it. Where is it? It's out of here. 42 of 19. 64 in 5. And they are in absolute hurry to finish it quickly. 71 more required now.
Do you need
No signs of an undo. It's Gokul who has been asked to come and bowl the last over of the power play. With these two men, especially Ijaz, he is in a different mood altogether, trying to compensate that failure last night and giving every bit of it in this game. Misfield will just be a single. In fact, they want to come back for the second and deciding not to go for it, Ijaz. Else that would have been suicidal just like last night. And he doesn't want to do that. Trying to make his mark. 42 of 19 for Ijaz. 65 for no loss after 5.1. Just 70 runs required now. And if they go at the same pace, might as well get it done in a matter of 12 overs. Played nicely straight to the fielder. .65 for no loss in 5.2. Ijaz looking dangerous, batting at a strike rate of 210 and nicely played again.
boundary?
Make that 46 of 21. This is brilliant batting here from this lad.
जी फरूक भाई चेक करता हूँ, बताता हूँ।
Oh, good looking shot. Is it good enough? Misfield
बाउंड्री।
will get him to his half century, and this has been the quickest so far. Absolutely brilliant by Ejaz. And look at that celebration. And thanking the Lord as well. This is brilliant batting here from Ejaz. Super quick. In just the power play itself, he has got to his 50. Top innings by a very promising cricketer. He's kept Santosh silent on the other end. 20 of 12 for Santosh. Ejaz 50 of 22 balls. What an innings. What a player. And what a time to get to his half century. Down the leg side. The ball will trickle away for a boundary. Hat-trick of boundaries here for Ejaz. Again, just getting a bit too early onto his shot. $77 for no loss in 5.5. Nicely played. Will keep strike. End of 6. It's 78 for no loss.
और
Mansoor will continue. End of power play. That's up in the air. Chance. Fielder settling and takes it. So that would be the end of Ejaz. And a wicket falling here. Mansoor finally getting the first wicket. Ejaz looking way too ambitious. Trying to go big again. Again, that has been the key. He has been struggling on one aspect, even though he was getting runs. One thing which is going to be a learning curve here for Ejaz is the fact that he's playing his shots too early. Committing to the shots too early, getting the toe end of the bat, committing to the shots early. As a result, similar situation, committed to the shot early, and as a result, skied one up in the air. And Awais Iftikhar making no mistakes there. It's 78 for 1. 57 more required now for the Indian side. Virender Singh Skipper out there in the centre now. This was that partnership that hurted them last night as well. Now they'll take some time to settle in, and they have all the time in the world to get to those 57 runs. On 78 in 6.2 overs.
Nice, sir.
'79. Manzoor getting that first wicket. Can they get a couple of more? This is what they would be hoping for. The man in form here, Santosh, playing it soft hands. He has that time. He has that time that he can take. Virender Singh, one of two, got onto the crease after the departure of Ejaz. Just a couple of balls back. Played it straight as an arrow, and that will fetch in the boundary as well. Good looking shot from Virender. Didn't roll his wrist over it, and as a result got a boundary. Could have been stopped there. Just a very casual fielding effort that has resulted in a boundary, a lucky boundary for Virender. Look at that required rate, it's just under 4 runs an over. An appeal, not out, says the umpire. End of 7 overs, it's 84 for 1. That nipped in Gokul, good delivery, quick single taken. Now this is a time of the day where batters especially, not that fielders like it, but it is batters that really lose out a lot of focus on the ball. That twilight situation where the sun is about to set, the ball not sighting very nicely, not the best time to bat. This is one of the reasons where if they hurry up with things and try to finish it off quickly, they won't face that peak twilight moment. It's getting in there and it will get into that zone pretty faster. Oh, good shot Is it good enough? Yes, it is. Half a dozen for Virender Singh. Very good looking shot. Unlike Ejaz, playing it late there. That has been the difference why he was able to get the middle of the bat.
थोड़ी देर तक बताता हूँ मैच में
43 required now. Number of balls? Enough. But a lot left there for them.
Right ball.
Down the leg side. Poor delivery. So over correcting himself there. Virender Singh. 11 of 6 for him. Again, those deliveries are difficult to get away unless you have a very strong wrist where you can chop that ball right over the point region, but for that you need pace on the ball. Unfortunately, not getting that with those variations being used and bowled by Gokul. It's been a tad expensive here, 24 into his second over, 2 more balls to go, and how SKM deals with him. Leg by will bring Virender Singh on strike. Crucial here for the Iwdd to pick a couple of wickets here in no time. Down the leg, wide ball. He'll have to re-bowl that. Taking away all the leg buys, and the buy is out of his kitty. He's conceded 25 runs in his 1.5 over spell. Not the kind of start that Gokul was anticipating. Cut away in the gap and will fetch him a boundary. No point, or rather backward point in the field. It fetches him a boundary there. Good looking shot. Very controlled, and a boundary to finish the over. 100 for 1 after 8 overs. Mohammad Sawaz has been brought into the attack. He's someone who has that has a variation up his sleeve. Can be that difficult for the batters, but the way he bowled, I mean the way Santosh KM played against him last night made it look very, very easy. Off the back foot, punches it towards covers. Misfield. They want to come back for 2, and looks like they'll get it. comfortably. They're just not able to figure out how to pick wickets here. It's down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire, and they'll run a single as well in the form of a bye. Keeper missing it completely. Crucial, absolutely crucial. If they want to bounce back, it looks an uphill task, mind you, with the likes of Pranil More and Fahimuddin, Sohail Ahmed. Well, looks like the game is already sitting in favor of the Indian side. Just 31 runs required of 71. All they have to do, or all rather, we have to answer is when or how soon. They've played some phenomenal cricket yesterday, today. They've bowled well, they've batted well. Overall, absolutely brilliant. Cut away, there is a fielder. Just get a single, and Santosh will keep strike. Again, keeping low, playing it late, and this is intelligent batting here from Santosh, continuing from where he left, just not trying to hurry things upon. It's Virender Singh who has taken the lead from his end and just trying to capitalize onto it. Pulled away. There is a fielder in the team, and keeps it down just to a single. It was hit hard, mind you, but was well positioned. Again, worked around the corner, quick single taken. Very good between the wickets here, these two. Played a lot of cricket together, played longer formats as well. They know a thing or two about how to rotate strike, when to take those singles, when to take which fielder on. Absolutely brilliant. With soft hands, just nudging it down for a quick single. With that, Virender will keep strike. 9 overs gone. It's 109 for 1. Time for a change in the bowling here. Prithun has been introduced.
बाद में उससे ले लूँगा, कोई मसला बना।
109 for 1, trying to bring a breakthrough from somewhere. 26 needed of 66 balls now. "19 of 11. Man on strike, the skipper. He has those variations up his sleeve there, Prithun. Slow through the air, doesn't rush through his overs. Tries to go big. Is it big enough? Yes, it's out of here, into the next ground. Taking a step forward, close to the pitch of the ball, and it's out of here. Pulled it into the gap,
Boundary.
and that will go all the way. Boundary to follow that 6. Dominating performance here from the Indian side. It was a loose delivery, and getting on top of things there did Virender Singh. And he has taken over Santosh KM in no time. 29 of 14 balls. Playing it in the gap. Will they come back for 2? In fact, it can go all the way for a boundary.
Boundary?
And looks like it has. 6 for 4. Even the cameraman has lost the sight of it. What an innings. Quick fire from Virender Singh. 12 in 62. Can he do that in the next 2? 2 sixes will seal the deal for IDCA. Trying his best. Not the best of connection, and will settle for a single. Santosh KM on strike. So Prithun got rid of Samiullah last night with that beautiful delivery, a wrong one that the batter didn't pick. Again over the head of the bowler, and that will be another boundary. So they are in hurry to finish things off here. They don't want to leave it. Now, looks like they had targeted the 10 over mark. 7 required of 60, and it will be the skipper on strike.
Huh?
Just a couple of hits away here. 7 required of 60 balls. And it'll be Mansoor who will come into ball. He's the only one who's picked up a wicket. Maybe trying to trust. That's up in the air. Skied up. Chance for the bowler himself. And taken. Yes. Second scalp for him. After a couple of juggles, he has managed to take it. He was nowhere. A very poor looking shot from Virender. Absolutely nowhere. 1, 2, 3, 4th attempt. Yes. Almost ending up giving a chance to the skipper. He departs. Second down for 128. Coming in too late.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम जवेद भाई, क्या हाल है जवेद भाई? 9 बजे मैच है, बताया अभी जो बताया 9 बजे हूँ, जा सकना है एक ही अंपायर। बाकी कल भाई सलीम नाल होगी, 2 मैच हैं, 2 अंपायर हो भाई सलीम तुम दस्या हुआ अज रात 9 बजे।
Samyula Pathan, new batter in for IDCA.
White ball.
That's wide. So now they are 1 hit away. Have to re-bowl that. Can he finish it off in a grand style? No one would mind that. 10 overs or 10.2, one and the same. The way they have dominated is what they'll take out from here. The Indian side, absolutely brilliant. Off the back foot, punches it and leaves it to Santosh to do the honours. Can he finish it off here? One big hit, and that would seal the deal here for the Indian side. What a battle this has turned out to be here. Slower delivery, ball keeping low. Santosh trying to hoik it towards the mid-wicket region, trying to force a shot. Doesn't match his class there. He's a better batter than the shot that he tried to attempt. Down the leg side, wide, signal by the umpire. That has been a consistent problem there for Iwdd. They've been bowling a lot of wides, a lot of extras. Cannot go with that approach. Gliding it towards the third. There is a fielder, kept fine, close to that third slip area. 131 for 2. Punches it off the back foot towards the covers. Just a single. No signs of aggression. Both these batters here. Can this potentially turn out to be the last ball of this run chase? Can Samiullah Pathan get those glory runs for his side and seal this championship? They'll go 2 up now. Nicely worked around the corner for a single. They'll leave it for the next over. 11 gone, 133 for 2 with 2 more runs required. Shaukat has been brought back into the attack. Appeal, not out, says the umpire. Good over so far here from Shaukat. Good start to this over rather. And that would seal the deal here for the team. IDCA go up 2-0 in this championship. Cracking shot there from Samiullah. Taking the step forward, and there she goes. Winning it in grand style. An absolute brilliant finish to this game. Early finish, not anticipated. We wanted a tougher fight there from Iwdd. Not to be so. The Indian Deaf Cricket Association team, they have dominated their opposition on both the occasions. We'll come back tomorrow here at the very same ground where Iwdd will try to bounce back and play for pride and show higher spirits.